name is Tracy Lee, and I am a funeral director and certified grief counselor at Queen City Funeral Home in Queen City, Texas. And today I'm going to share a grief brief with you from my book, Morning Lights, which you can see on the bookshelf behind me. And that book can be purchased if you'd like to have your own copy from Barnes & Noble or Amazon. I'll link it in the description box below for you. Today we are going to read grief brief number 25, guilt number 1. Guilt is common among survivors. Usually, guilt is equated to something that did or did not transpire in connection to the death. Guilt is generally irrational and dissipates itself through reality adjustments. If guilt is justifiably connected to the death, intervention counseling should be engaged as soon as possible. So what does this mean? Well, a lot of people will say, oh, I feel so guilty that, something happened to this person or whatever. But usually what they're feeling is regret instead of guilt, because they had nothing to do with it. Death is natural, it happens. But in some instances, someone might feel guilty. For instance, let's say that your loved one says, oh, I think I'm having a heart attack. And you're like, oh, get over it, you're fine. And you don't call 911 and that person dies. Well, you might feel guilty about that. Or let's say a child is playing outside and you think, oh, I should call them in. That's kind of dangerous. But you just let it go and maybe a car hits them. Well, you may feel guilty about that. So in those instances, if guilt is true, you need to seek out help, because really you didn't cause the death. The person was going to have a heart attack, and unfortunately, if a child is in an unsafe environment, things happen. But you probably aren't guilty. You didn't run over them. You didn't give them the heart attack. So really you feel regret for not calling the doctor or not calling the child in. But it's a slippery slope. So if you feel like you're guilty of something, reach out to a counselor immediately. Don't suffer through this. Get some help for it. And really, you'll probably realize that the guilt is not really what you're feeling. It probably is regret. My name is Tracy Lee, and I thank you for joining me today. If you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe to our channel. It helps us get the information out to those who are grieving and who really need assistance. So have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.